Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. 6 powerful techniques to manifest your dream life. Hey guys, hope you all are well. So this topic has been coming up a lot because over a period of time my audience has increased and a lot of people ask me this question, which I have addressed at some point in one of my Instagram posts, but I thought that I would make a video on it to actually help you guys gain clarity on the subject, so that once you gain clarity on that subject you would be able to pick and choose according to yourself whichever technique works for you, whichever technique works better for you, and you can apply it based on your own convenience. So in here, I will be sharing 6 powerful manifestation techniques that have worked very well for me and for my clients. A few things that I would like to say before I start. The first thing, no technique in itself manifests. Techniques are only going to introduce new possibilities in your mind. So doing the techniques in itself is great. It can give you results, but if you want substantial results, you have to change who you are. That's also the inner work, the shadow work, what some people call it. Some people call it inner child work. Some people call it trauma work. Some people call it working on your wounding. I personally call it working on your self-concept and your self-image. So working on that is also very important, and techniques are going to be great tools to help facilitate that change, but techniques in themselves will not make that change happen. Second, even though I said the last point, techniques can actually be great if done efficiently and done correctly, because they can help you introduce new possibilities in your mind. They can help you feel good about the subject. They can make you feel that you are living in the end. They can which is the prerequisite to get what you want. They can also allow you to feel like the person who has what you want. So it can actually be great. Third, you can try and pick different techniques for different topics, because the probability is that you will work with different techniques with different topics. So for someone, let's say affirmations work, then maybe in a different area visualization can work better. So don't stick to one topic, try them all. The probability is that you will feel better in some subjects in your life with one technique, and you will feel better in different subjects in your life in different techniques. The fourth thing, which is important to understand, is that don't get stuck into doing the technique in a perfect way, but find a way to make the technique perfect for you. So when I will tell you about visualization, for example, the way that I visualize doesn't necessarily have to be the way that you visualize. So play with it. It's not so static, it's very dynamic. So what static means is that it's not so stuck, it's not very clear cut, it's not black and white, it's gray. So you can actually apply it based on yourself. So that's why I usually don't answer questions about how much to affirm, because I did make some videos about all these techniques separately, which I will be linking down all in the description below. But it's important to understand that techniques in themselves not give you what you want, you behind it give you what you want. And however you do the technique, when it makes you feel like you are living in the end, it will help you get the feeling of being the person who has what they want, which will eventually help you get the desires that you want to manifest. So the first technique that I want to talk about is affirmations. Affirmations, for the past 2 years I have seen, has been something that a lot of people have been talking about. And affirmations is one technique that I really recommend to a lot of my clients. I think most of my clients I help deal with affirmations. Now, affirmations are basically your thoughts. You are starting to change yourself. You are introducing new possibilities in your mind. Affirmations can be great when working on your resistant thoughts and the specific beliefs that you have started to develop. Now, these specific beliefs are good when you change them with the specific affirmations. How to find out your limiting beliefs and how to actually find out what your core beliefs are, I have videos on this and I will link them down below. But working on your affirmations can actually be a very good way. Like working on your specific belief through affirmations can be a very good way to target those beliefs and to get better at it. The second technique that I would recommend is scripting. Now, I have a full video on scripting that, like I said, every video is down in the description below. But scripting is a very helpful technique when you're working on manifesting things where there are a lot of details. That's what I have seen. Or where you have a fear of success or you want more clarity. So scripting can be helpful when you're working on something and you want exactly something in a perfect way that you already know in your mind. So scripting can be good because when you script, you are actually someone who is writing a story from the end result of having what you want. So it's like a journal entry from the end result of having what you want. For people who are great storytellers, for people who like to journal, for people who like to go in detail, for people who want every specific thing as per their own specifications, scripting can be great. You can also use scripting in along with your affirmations. The third technique is visualization. Now, I think visualization has been the one technique that people have been talking about forever. Visualization is often confused with imagination. So let me first make the difference here. Imagination is everything. So even affirmations is making you imagine. Even mental image something is making you imagine. So everything is imagination. Visualization is a way through which you visually see something that you want and allow your body to feel the feelings of having it. So visualization, there are a few tips with visualization. What visualization basically means is that you're imagining having something that you want and imagining being the person that you are. Neville Goddard used this technique a lot. Neville Goddard is someone a lot of people follow. A lot of my teachings are derived from Neville Goddard's teachings. So he's great. Neville Goddard actually talked about visualization a lot. A few things with visualization is, one, I personally do it from the first person perspective. It works better for me. And even if, like, for you personally, if you feel like doing it from the third person perspective makes you feel better, then great, go ahead with it. For me, first person works better. Second, I would say that with visualization, allow yourself to get as many feelings in your body as you can, because I have seen that when you are actually feeling the scene, feeling it real, it can make you feel good about the situation. And once you're done with your visual scene, it can still leave the feeling inside your body. Now, some people go one scene multiple times. Some people go different scenes. I personally go both depending on how I'm feeling. I have seen that more than if you're doing it the one scene or if you're doing multiple scenes, what is more important is how that scene is making you feel. Is it making you feel it's natural for you to have, or is it just making you feel that it's out of your reach? What I would suggest is that first start with one scene, do it enough. Once it starts feeling natural, then you can introduce new scenes in your visualization practice. The fourth technique is one that I started, and I honestly, this is one method that I have seen a lot of people get results with, and I have like thousands of success stories about it. I'm not able to post all of them, and I have a video about this too. So it's my revision challenge. If you go on my Instagram, it's pinned in the feed. So revision challenge is something that I started. In there you write 10 things at the start of the day, as if like 10 small statements, as if you have received what you want. And by the end of the day, you revise it and you revise your day as if you have received what you want. It's a very huge topic to cover. So I would really suggest that you check the video in the description, because I have explained everything about it. It's great if you are someone who is new at manifesting, or if you are someone who feels that I am not able to manifest even small things in my life, because this will allow you to actually see some manifestations on a daily basis. And this has worked for a lot of people. So absolutely try it. This is something that I fully recommend. It's manifesting better trusted. So you can try it and you will see great results from it. And also manifest a pink elephant, because a lot of people manifested seeing a pink elephant from the revision challenge. The fifth technique is the inner conversations. Now, inner conversations is often what I call resistance handling, because that is, according to me, the most important part of manifesting anything. How you handle your resistance, how you handle your fears, how you handle when you have opposite thoughts. So basically how inner conversations go is when you're having inner conversations from the perspective of someone who has what they want, but they can also have another. So an example of this would be that maybe I'm closing my eyes and I'm imagining having a conversation with my friend, and I'm telling them, and it doesn't really have to even be an image, just words work, that I am imagining them telling me how they are happy that I have received what I wanted, and I'm telling them how uh, I'm in love with the thing that I have received. And it can also be used in a different way. So when resistance comes, when opposite thoughts come, you can have inner conversations to get yourself out of it. Now, how to actually deal with resistance fully, I will link the video down below. You can check it out. You will get a lot of knowledge about resistance. The last is affirmation tapes and subliminals. Now, this is something that I feel works very well for unconscious beliefs that are slightly difficult to cater to. For me, my money beliefs were primarily changed by this. I would give all the success that I got for my money beliefs is going to be given to this, because that's how it got changed. There is a difference between affirmation tapes and subliminals where a lot of people get confused. So I will just explain it here. Affirmation tapes, in there you can actually hear the affirmations. Now these are overnight tapes. So you play these tapes and you sleep while they are playing on the background. And because when you're sleeping, your mind is taking in information, it takes in these new beliefs. And because you don't have opposite thoughts when you're sleeping, it gets easier to actually get these new beliefs in your mind. So affirmation tapes are where you can hear the affirmations. Subliminals are where there is music playing on, and usually it's theta state music. So it's different frequency music that is playing on, and that's a whole separate topic. So I will make a different video on it, but in there you cannot hear the affirmations, but just the music. I personally would recommend that make your own affirmation tapes. That would be great. Otherwise, go into channels. There is this channel called Be Inspired where there are great affirmation tapes, and I personally make my own, and sometimes when I want, I go to Be Inspired and check if they have some good affirmation tapes for the topic that I am manifesting. For subliminals, I would say go to a trusted source, a person that you trust, because you don't know what are the affirmations behind the music because you cannot hear them. So I personally prefer affirmation tapes. You can go with subliminals if that makes you feel better. And these are all overnight. So you just play them and you sleep. And when you wake up, you can pause. Or if it's like if you're sleeping 8 hours, then it will play the whole time. And yeah, these are the 6 techniques that will really help you manifest your desired life. And comment down below, tell me what your favorite technique is, and if any technique that you feel that I missed, because there were a lot more that I didn't cover, vision boards, things like that, which have been helpful, but I just wanted to give you the top 6 that I have. So I will see you guys in the next video, and hope you have a great day. Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.